I am the kind of person who likes to say thank God for every day. So that's why I said, well, happy Saturday. So some people, Mondays, oh, thank God it's Monday. They're like, hi, today I don't feel like doing anything. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to school. Because weekends seem to be time for occasions, time to rest. Then you now think about Monday. I have to go for class and lectures. This boring lecturer that talks for 2 hours and I don't get things in my head. Oh my God.
Let's please open our mouths and begin to appreciate God for the gift of life. It's a privilege that we are here today. I want to say, Father, I thank you that I'm alive today. I can move my hands, I can move my legs. It's a privilege. I don't want to take it for granted. Many are dead, many are gone, many are in the hospital. But Lord, we are here in your presence. We want to thank you, want to appreciate you.
I'll be taking the opening remark for this wonderful summit. Alright, so the greatest glory in living lies not in never failing, but in rising every time we fall. This wonderful quote was given by Nelson Mandela. Distinguished guests, esteemed speakers, and young leaders, welcome to the inaugural edition of Rise Up. Can we celebrate that, please?
It is by virtue of his drive and desire to see how we give back to the society and how people emulate the enviable part of life, that there is always anytime and anytime you want to do anything, there is a choice to be made. And the right choice is your responsibility. And of course, when you have the opportunity to make a choice, you need to understand the options that are available. And that's what gave birth to Rise Up today. Don't forget, if you are an entrepreneur, you know, a business owner, you must understand that you are a leader. There are very good people who meant well for you with very constructive criticism. They tell you what you're not doing correctly. They tell you what you're doing well. They tell you need to improve, but this thing is good, but it's not good enough. Don't feel bad. And even at points where you have people who are very sarcastic, they condemn you because they see what you are doing. Don't blame them, because they are not there. It is their level. It is not everybody that have the capacity to know you beyond your action. Your personality is different from your actions. Your actions could be as many of the times circumstantial or environmental.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boss of all bosses is the CEO of Cradoworld International. Please put your hands together for Omo Jesu.
I gave my life to Christ at age 12. Okay, so I already have the God factor working in me already. So I have the God factor working in me. Like I said before, I'm a Christian. If you don't like it, it's up to you. Alright? Yeah, it's just up to you. There is one thing about Africa. We love telling other people's stories, but we don't want to tell our own story. Now we are ashamed to tell our own story. Very ashamed to tell our stories. For instance, African thinks that when you mention the name African, we're meant to be a second-class citizen or a third-class citizen. We don't see ourselves to be the first-class citizen. Most of us came out from various homes, or we also have our own life story to tell. The question is, if I am telling this story, what story will you tell about your own self? Not people telling your story, but you telling your story yourself the way you deemed it fit for people to understand your story. If you must be successful, the barriers must be there. The barriers can even be your family member. Alright? So don't that they are not wicked, but they are just there. They need to do their work. Jesus Christ said one of you will betray me. He knows. And is it me now? Is it me? How is it me? He said, it's better that the person you just send his mother's womb down to come out. Am I right? So the question is this: which story are you writing? Some of us spend our time writing some other people's stories because we are ashamed that our story is not good enough for people to hear. So I say this to every young Africa out there: write your story, because the world is ready to listen to your story.
First of all, I want to give God all the glory for the success of this first edition of the Next CEO Rise Up. I want to especially thank each and every one of you for turning up. We put up the publicity outside, and every one of you answered. Please clap for yourself. I really appreciate it.